Sometimes we all need help getting to the finish line. This week's Darchenu talks about an interesting concept in this week's Parsha. It talks about someone who had saras. They had to separate themselves from the community for a bit. We call it chutz l'machane, outside the camp, meaning today's parlance, time out. And when they come back, the Kohen takes them and they bring a carbon. The text that the Torah uses is v'huva el hakohen, that the Metzora, after he had his separation time, he was brought to the Kohen. The Ibn Ezra comments on the word v'huva, meaning somebody had to bring him. And why was that necessary? Certainly, after their time out, the person would like to rejoin everyone. The carbon is the last step. It would be logical to think that he would just do it. The fact of the matter is, sometimes we need help getting to that last little step. The Ibn Ezra says we shouldn't resist the people in our lives who want to help us finish a process of improvement. Archenu mentions a young lady named Bela who got a consequence after interrupting class a few times. It involved one part of it, and then the second part was an apology that she found difficult to do. The concept is we should have discussions with our kids about why is it that sometimes we find that last step to be difficult. I think it's a great subject for discussion. I'd like to add another insight to this, if I may. Sometimes we're human beings. We're resistant to consequences that we get. And sometimes perhaps we want to push back and resist that. That's also part of the process. That after having spent the time away, the individual is resentful and angry, and we can understand that also. If they have a certain independent streak, they might fight it and resist that last step, feeling that I've done enough already. Come on, I'm ready to go. Another point that we might want to bring up with the kids. Have a beautiful Shabbos.